being able to have access to healthcare, like the fact that I am prone to ectopic pregnancies, I almost died from one, and I need abortion to save my life in certain situations. That's an important thing. My friends that are trans shouldn't have to be worried about their jobs, much less their lives. So things like that. It's not that we can't be happy and have good lives. I'm not depressed because of politics. I have faith to be happy.
Nice to see you.
The life that I have. I also have some privileges that allow me to be in that space. One of them being that I get to spend half the year not in this country. But I have faith for that and the ability to observe what's going on and call it what it is. Alyssa, I'll let you take it from here.
It's interesting because I see a lot of parallels in this conversation with the conversations that we have about if you were religious, you would be happier if you believed in God. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like it's not about whether I'm happier or not, like making a choice based on which would make me happier. It's which one I believe is true. So, like, I feel like using religion as an example.
So, welcome back, y'all, and
Planet
welcome
Saint
back
sells
to
our very
Planet
own line of
Saints.
designer clothes and accessories. We're building a brand so people can look and smell just like us. Now, running this kind of operation is complicated because merch doesn't just magically appear on shelves. So, logistics.
Honestly,
That's why I
one day
hired
if the
Spike, my
economy
basic
ever recovers enough where I can get someone
adaptable
else to do a
fucker.
tattoo
All the
for
ins
me,
and outs.
I'd like to get
Tell
a
you
Saints
what's up.
tattoo.
Right now,
Not the
as we
floor, I
speak,
can do that
cargo
myself,
ship
but
docked in the port
Saint
of Chihuahua.
change as ever.
So, all our merch is on that boat.
But the store's full.
Not for long. And that boat ain't gonna be here for another 3 weeks.
So we need inventory.
Yeah, if we want to stay in business.
What about Bianca Columbo?
She ain't gonna work for us.
She doesn't have to. Her clothes do.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Her trucks are running all over town. All I gotta do is steal them.
And we sell her threads up here in the store.
Just until our boat comes in.
I can't choose into believing a God exists if I don't believe he does. It's the difference, like wanting the truth and not. And so, like, I've seen the statistics that Democrats are not as happy as Republicans, but I also kind of like, to me, I sort of am like, that just feels like we're living in the reality of the situation.
Tire track.
And I don't really want to be in, like, La La Land about it.
We can find that.
Does that make sense?
Also, of course, keep an eye out for any of the trucks.
I'm not a Democrat. I'll make sure you know that. But continue.
Was I just dragging? I am just dragging right behind me, ain't I? What the damn hell?
You kind of think differently. You see a lot of that with Democrats as they get older.
I used to be a Republican, and then I grew up, and I stopped thinking like that. See how this goes?
Oh,
I mean, that may be a one-off thing, but I think if you're looking at it like in overall trends, I think you see younger people as Democrats and the older people as Republicans, right? So I
Except I
think
told you, I'm not a Democrat, and I was a Republican up until
I
it was
could
2016.
more than that. I might guess
but
it's
that's
gonna
anecdotal.
be.
I'm talking about like large
So is
macro
yours
trends.
that you just shared. So I'm just letting you know. But also, you're talking to me right now. You're talking to Alyssa right now.
I also don't know if that matters that much because
You guys are just
I
so
don't think that
unhappy.
matters. I don't think it matters very much that like that you got older and your
There we
generation
are.
they
There
were
it is.
Republicans.
Delicious. I can smell the rubber from here.
It's a statistical fact that older people are Republicans and younger people are Democrats.
But you're talking to Alyssa and I right now. I'm not a Democrat. I can't speak for Alyssa.
Oh,
I'm
we're
not
in
a
some
Democrat.
Paris territory.
And I don't understand what that has to do with the conversation you're having with us right now. If that's the case, Brian, then why don't you just hang up the phone and wait for us to get older, and then we'll think like you?
Because I'm an adult and I can have a conversation without getting angry.
Sure.
Why do you
What does that have to do with this? You're not having a conversation conversation with us. You're just saying, well, here's the statistics. Okay, what do you want me to do with that information?
Okay, bring stuff like that back. Not particularly fireworks. I could care less. I personally don't care for them hot takes. But, like, bring back, like, making buildings in the shape of the bullshit that you sell. It just feels like, one, you would be more apt to give a single tiddly fuck. Two, it just seems like it'd be nice to care what you sell. Now, what am I supposed to find in here? I see a secret ingredient of flaming hot pantry juice between 2 towering bottles. Liquid hardens into rock. Take a photo of lava material. Okie dokie. 2 towers, lava of rock. That would be... that even? So, much like the rhino... no, elephant foot. Somewhere down here, I will find molten hot tiger juice. There it is.
My dear, your photos are so hot, I am melting.
And with that, we got